Hi, my name is Courtney Martin. I'm in the psychiatric nurse practitioner specialty track. Some things about me: I love hiking. I have a husband, daughter, and several fish at this point. One problem that I anticipate in my role as a psychiatric nurse practitioner once I graduate is getting insurance companies to reimburse for longer visits for mental health care clients. Most insurance companies, they really want to pay for these short visits called med checks. And as helpful as those are, research has shown that also doing psychotherapy as well as med checks is actually more effective in helping clients recover from mental illness and have kind of the insight and the coping skills to, um, pursue wellness. What I'll be doing in my future role is working with whatever clinic I'll be at, making sure that that we can reimburse for the billing codes for hybrid visits of psychotherapy as well as med checks. And I'll also be communicating with insurance companies to kind of explain how it's actually more cost effective to pay for these longer, more detailed visits at the outset because there's a lower rate of mental health exacerbations and hospitalizations. So it's kind of a win-win. In terms of problems that I see with the U.S. healthcare system, summed up into one overarching issue is the fact that we have a private pay system for the most part. I think that's one of the reasons that we tend to have focus more on illness rather than on wellness and preventative medicine. Whereas some of the other first world countries that have adopted universal health care have been more focused on, what is the evidence-based practice, and we're going to implement the best practices regardless of more costs up front, and then overall you have less disease burden. So I think moving to that universal healthcare model can be very helpful. I've seen this at working at the VA, where obviously this is publicly funded healthcare for our veteran population. There's a huge focus on evidence-based practice and not a lot of time spent on jumping through hoops with insurance companies. Really, it's the VA system is based on discovering what evidence-based practice methods and treatments work for clients and then implementing those practices. So I find a lot less of my day is focused on documenting for the sake of reimbursement from insurance companies. So that's kind of what I will be kind of advocating for once I graduate. And I'm looking forward to learning more as we proceed forward in health and systems too.